All right, Caleb, I got it. Let's have you introduce the podcast as Grogu.
He
See,
did.
I'm in a good mood now. I just
Okay.
needed that little chuckle.
He doesn't even have a voice. He mumbles.
All right, do it as do it as a dad DeLorean.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
No,
Just so you
just
know.
channel your inner Pedro Pascal, and you're talking to little Grogu. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the way. You are now listening to Rust Reviews.
Oh, wah wah wah!
Dee-doo. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I cannot wait for that movie, by the way.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of Russ Reviews. I am the aforementioned Russ, and today we have 7 episodes, Volume 7, with Getaways by Caleb.com, aka my buddy Caleb, aka our Disney expert. He is back. We toured Magic Kingdom After Dark, and we're going to talk all about it today. Before we get into that, what is this podcast? Russ Reviews is a review podcast where we try to review something for 1 hour, not a minute more, not a minute less. Caleb rolled his eyes at me and made me laugh. Uh, we just hit the 1 year anniversary not that long ago. Congratulations.
Congrats to you.
Yeah, so Caleb, we're trying to hit 100 followers across platforms. We are stagnating at 86.
Oh no.
So, and this will transition to why I don't like Twitter right now.
Mm-hmm.
But subscribe if you want or don't. Who cares? Just don't unfollow at this point if you're listening. My self-esteem is directly tied up into this. So here's what happened, Caleb. Twitter X emails me saying, "Hey, update your payment method and we'll give you $50 of free ad credit." So I do that. I assume I have ad credit in my
Mm-hmm.
system. I run an ad campaign for $50.
Oh no.
It gets over 100,000 impressions, right? A
Wow.
bunch of likes. How many new followers would you say I got?
What? Well, I want to see the ad, but I'm gonna guess low.
I
Like,
just boosted a post. Like I boosted the celebration post. I did.
oh, okay. Three.
Zero.
Wow.
Not even like X followers. No one follows you on X, I'm realizing. So
Interesting.
I message them. I go, "Hey, why did I get charged for this ad?" And they're like, "Oh, you didn't update your credit card within the 1 week window, so you didn't qualify for the ad credit."
Oh my
And I
gosh.
was like, "Are you guys kidding me?" So, um, not a fan.
Wow.
I posted about it. I'm not happy. So I don't know if I got to
Oh my
switch to
gosh.
Threads or I don't know what to do, man. But I don't know if I want Twitter to be my hub anymore.
Yeah, that
No
sucks.
one's on there. Who's on Twitter? Nobody. Bunch
Yeah.
of bunch of angry people and sports journalists.
Yeah.
So
Hmm. Sorry.
yeah, Rust reviews
Sucks.
were, you know, Q2 we're not hitting our KPIs. So I'm gonna have to bring in the CFO and kind of have a hard conversation about staffing and stuff
Yikes.
like that. So there might be layoffs. But how's your side hustle?
It's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
must be nice.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not spending any money on ads though, so that is the flip side. Uh,
Could you imagine if you ran an ad, how well it would do?
I don't know if it would though. I feel like I would get the same kind of results you just did.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you ever I probably get this just because I'm in the Disney universe on Instagram, but like
Hmm.
I do get ads for travel agents and I do wonder, is there anyone really like going to their page and booking with them? Like, I don't know, seeing an ad for someone's services to me seems kind of icky or sleazy. I don't know the term. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't kind like I'd rather someone find me organically or hear from a friend or family member, like,
Yeah.
like,
You know that well, oh wait, let me start the timer. Uh,
oh yeah.
you know that Leo gif where he's like sits up and points at the TV?
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever I watch a Disney commercial and it says call Disney or
Are
your
you
local
traveling?
travel,
Yeah.
I go, Caleb, I know one of those people.
Yeah.
And I go,
Yeah.
no money, can't call him.
I know. I wish I would change it to just call Disney or Getaways by Caleb. That
Yeah.
would be a lot better for me. But
We have been plotting though, our next trip, we're gonna do a cruise and we're gonna add some
yeah,
park days beforehand. So get ready for that, Caleb. Some money is coming your way.
let's go. I,
2027, baby.
I am just excited for you guys to do that kind of trip. That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah, yeah.
awesome.
But if I booked with another agent,
Oh,
French
well, yeah. I mean,
friendship
I would
over.
be devastated, obviously.
So yeah,
Uh,
any news since we talked fairly recently, so any
yeah, yeah. I mean, I did book another family who, well, I had a family who was booked on a cruise already, Disney cruise, and then they added their aunt and sister, I think. So
oh
that was
nice.
cool. So now they have two rooms. So, and I think there's someone else I had that happen with too. Oh no, I have other friends coming from North Carolina in October to Disney World
Oh fun.
for a big trip, and originally it was our two friends and their friend who has a kid too, and now we just added another uh, friend couple who has two kids. So, and we're also now going to go with them
Oh
when they come.
wow.
So there will be a group of like 15 of us, which not sure. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's legit my Disney nightmare.
Yeah, I talked to the other person basically who's in charge of this whole shenanigans, and I was like, lightning lanes for 15 people may be tricky. And she was like, I think we're all just going to kind of do our own thing and meet up when we can. I was like, okay, just so as long as that expectation's clear
Yeah.
that
Be
we're
be pre-
probably,
be prepared for some magic meltdowns amongst the adults, Caleb.
yeah. Well, and the children,
Well,
we
there
have,
of course them, but I think you'll
yeah,
there might be some infighting amongst the
yeah,
adults. So
yeah. So
yeah,
yeah,
I always tell Megan like anytime you add a person, it just adds a layer of drama. So we try to
yeah,
just keep it to the three of us,
yeah,
when
yeah.
possible.
We'll see. Yeah, it'll be interesting for
We'll have to
sure. But
review it. We'll have to review it.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I've worked. I just pulled some more stats. Just I have worked with 11 families since I started, but that doesn't include the 23 total that have travel booked through the rest of the year so far. And
So
then
repeat customers.
no, those are 23 different families.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay. Oh, they
yeah,
just
yeah.
haven't done their trip yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, awesome.
and then I obviously am not counting any of the 35 plus families who were on the cruise, because I mean, that just is cheating. So,
The corporate cruise.
yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Um,
I think you could count them.
well, then there you go. That's 58 right there.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So
um,
my friend Jim wants to go to Alaska, and
yes,
he was hemming and hawing about doing it with Disney.
yes. I heard. I listened.
Let's convince him, and we'll timestamp this, why he should do the Disney cruise to Alaska.
Hmm. So,
I have one
uh,
reason after you go.
okay. My pitch would be. I heard Jim is not a huge Disney fan, and that's totally fine. There are obviously multiple vacations and options out there for other people
He
who
does
don't.
love Star Wars, though, and Marvel.
They're okay. Well, the ships that go to Alaska right now are the Magic and Wonder, so the two older ships. So they don't have
Oh,
that updated
wow.
IP on it necessarily. But I will say, I've heard consistently that Disney Cruise Line is like one of the top rated cruise lines.
Mm-hmm.
Um, outside of just families. Like I think it is probably one of the best experiences you could have.
Yeah.
So, and even if you don't want you don't care for the Disney stuff, like especially on the older ships, I don't feel like it would really be in your face too much, and there's still adult activities and things to take part in. So
Yeah.
I think I think you can't go wrong either way. My grandparents have also done Alaskan cruises on, I'm not sure what cruise line they've done, but they've done
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 of them. So I
Yeah,
think you'll have a
but
pretty
I
good
feel like if you're going to Alaska, Disney's probably like reading the room and realizing, okay, this is probably not like the Caribbean cruise. Like, I would
Yes.
imagine it's a little more mature. Here's why
Yeah.
I would do Disney.
Hmm.
Hantavirus. Have you heard about this? There's a cruise ship that had a big hantavirus outbreak.
Is this with the rat?
Yeah,
I did hear about this.
not the
Yeah.
mouse, the rat.
Yeah.
So that boat definitely had a rat on it, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, some people passed away. But um, I just go back to cleanliness. Disney
Yeah.
is such a clean ship, and they
Yes.
like force you to sanitize, which I was just like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
They force you to wash your hands. Like I just feel like the quality control on a Disney cruise is going to be way better,
Mm.
so that if you don't want to get sick, do a
Or
Disney
dead.
cruise. Yeah. Um,
Well, obviously the Disney cruise, they do have a mouse on there though. So that
right,
is
right. Not a rat though.
not a rat.
And
Yes.
that mouse he's fully vaccinated. So
Yes. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know, well, never mind.
Whoa.
Let's not get political.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't do it.
so so, but the other thing was that I do feel like you're just going to get top tier customer service with
Yeah.
Disney, and you really don't need all like you can. I feel like the Disney stuff is pretty not avoidable, but you can opt out of a lot of it if you don't want to
Oh
be.
yeah.
You don't have to go
Yeah.
to all the Disney shenanigans. So,
Yeah.
Jim, do it through Disney. Book with getawaysbycaleb.com, and I think you and your wife will have a beautiful time seeing Alaska on the Wonder or the Magic.
The Magic is a great ship.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, Jim. We love you, Jim. Tell Jim you love him.
But
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I like you.
Yeah.
All right. So today's episode, we're going to be focusing on Magic Kingdom. This is kind of Caleb and I's first episode. Or maybe our second one. We said we're going to talk about Magic Kingdom. It's taken us a year, but we're going to do it. Before that, though, we have a couple things we need to address. First is a existential question, Caleb.
Mm.
Should Rust Reviews become a Disney only podcast? This came up in the 1 year anniversary episode, and you
Hmm.
texted me in all caps, yes, all Disney all the time. So I reached out to my one fan, Kim. Hey, Kim, because I'm hoping, objective. She doesn't really know me
Hmm.
as a we didn't go to high school together. I said, Kim, what should I do? Here's what she said, and we'll argue about it. She goes, I wouldn't go full Disney. You never go full Disney. The range of content is part of what makes it work. That said, the success isn't just the topic, it's the guest host dynamic. Listen to this, Caleb. The After Hours episode with Caleb, where you kept joking about the guy whose ticket you paid for, cheap McClure,
Oh yeah, I
um,
forgot you did that. Yeah.
was hilarious. You guys kept weaving it in and out. It's actually what made us listen.
Wow.
The sarcasm and the back and forth you and Caleb have is what makes it engaging.
Hmm.
So she parlayed it into a nice compliment of us. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Yeah, that is nice.
So we got to be meaner. I need you to just rip into me. Because the more you love someone, the meaner you are, right?
Yeah, well, that's what you tell me, but yes.
All right, but why do you think we should be a Disney only podcast?
Um, well, I mean, obviously I love that these episodes perform the best.
They do.
That makes me happy. I like that people want to listen to Disney stuff, and obviously maybe that's not some of the people or all the people listening. But obviously, like I was telling my wife, like I don't know when I said that I literally envisioned Borat, like my wife.
My wife.
I was telling Jenna, who I'm married to, that when I go to the podcast app, like on my phone, sometimes I do type in like if I just want to like hit something and like listen to it, like Disney, their Magic Kingdom, you know. So like I feel like maybe some of that is what you're getting too.
Hmm.
So and obviously I just love talking Disney, so I would love to
Yeah.
just do more episodes. But
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Caleb and I did have an idea to do a spin-off podcast.
I was thinking about that this morning, and I will say I kind of was wondering if we could do that.
We'll think about it. We'll
All
see.
right. Talk
But
offline.
so yeah, Rust reviews. I'm thinking about taking off the month of June, just doing a little sabbatical,
Oh, wow.
having a little. Because Kim asked me like, "What's your goal?" And I was like,
Mm.
"I don't have a goal. It was just to do it for a year, and I did it. Woohoo!"
That's when you
I wanted to publish 26 episodes, and I did that. So now I'm like, "Well, what do I do now?"
mm.
So
You
it's
should have told Kim, I'm the one who interviews here, not you.
well, Kim, I've been literally begging to be a guest on the podcast, but
Oh,
she
a literal guest.
she's a big Formula One fan, and I
Ooh,
have no I don't know anything about Formula One, so I want her to come on and convince me of its merits.
you never watched the Netflix show
No,
F1?
she told me to.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's for someone who's not a sports guy at all. We love it. Like
Yeah.
it's so good.
All right. Well, come on, Kim, join the pod already. All right. Let's do the Disney dump, Caleb. Everyone's favorite Disney segment.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
That was so awful. Oh man.
Oh, geez. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, man. All right. So I just wanted to hit a couple of news topics with you, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Disney download would probably be a much more palatable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in
I
terms of Russ, I feel like this fits my personality better.
yeah. Gross. Yeah, totally.
So immature. Okay. Did you hear, Caleb, that there were mass layoffs at Disney?
I did.
Joshy D
I
coming in
know.
hot, laying people off. What'd you think of it? And I did know. I want to know. Marvel got hit the hardest. It seems.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? And I'll share what I think too.
Um, well, first off, I want to say I feel like I'm not thrilled about anyone losing their job.
Right.
Secondly, I think there was like a spin online saying they were going to be using more AI, and I
Hmm.
don't know if that's 100% true. I actually don't think it is at all.
Yeah,
But
they ended their partnership with that one AI company that
yes.
went bankrupt, right?
Yeah, OpenAI, right? I
Something,
think it was.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
So, um, but then I was listening to another podcast who was saying that Marvel was pretty bloated,
Yeah.
like with the amount of people that they had. So I don't know. And then you always hear about all the films and TV shows and stuff, like the deadlines that they're working against, and just things get missed or don't aren't done very well. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bummer all around. I mean, it obviously doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I agree. Like preface all this with like we've seen layoffs happen and like it sucks. But I do think one of the reality though with Marvel especially is that the quality just hasn't for whatever reason like they've been struggling to
mm,
hit their normal like Infinity War levels and I'm hoping that like this will drum up better storytelling and better movies and stuff because it just yeah
mm,
with bloat and like 10 years sometimes that can hurt storytelling like you need to shake it up sometimes
yeah,
but that does stink for the families that are out of work so
yeah,
okay so OpenAI had an app called Sora that Disney was partnering with and
yes.
Sora got canceled and Disney pulled out so
Yeah. Did you hear what they were wanting to do with this?
yeah. We'll
Awful.
tell people that might not know.
Well, one of the things I know was like there was going to be some AI integration into Disney Plus.
Right.
with like characters on the screen or something while you're looking for movies, something like that, I
Yeah.
guess. And I was like, no, don't
It's
want that.
it's crazy. Like AI agents are everywhere. Like I
Yeah.
accidentally used one on my Audible app, and I was like, "Why am I talking to Maven right now? I just want to be searching. Stop it."
Yeah. I had to call the dealership for our car the other day to schedule an appointment, and they have an AI agent who doesn't say they're AI, but it's like it even has a recording of background noise behind them, like they're in the office. It was like, "Hey, I'm Cassidy. How can I help you today?"
That's so evil.
And I was like, "Agent, connect to that agent." Like,
Yeah, I had to do that with Twitter, and it took a lot of typing
oh my gosh.
to get my case escalated.
Yeah.
It's like these bots, bless their hearts, don't kill me in the when you guys take over, but you
Yeah.
guys are not very good at your jobs.
We love you.
So yeah, I'm sad about the layoffs, but I hope it leads to better content. And my favorite layoff was Kathleen Kennedy is no longer with Lucasfilms.
Yeah.
Praise Obi-Wan. But I am really worried about what's happening over there because it seems like I've heard rumblings that they're just going to retcon everything pretty much. Have you heard this?
Mm. Oh, I guess not.
So like at Galaxy's Edge, they're reintroducing all the theming from the
Oh,
original
yes.
trilogy, and like Han and Leia are there.
Yeah.
They have the old music now. Like
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're gonna say this isn't Black Spire anymore. This is Tatooine, baby. Like
No, I don't think they could do
you
that.
don't think so? I I,
No.
I feel like they might, or make it like some city that's part of the original canon. But
Hmm.
yeah, people were saying like with Ashoka, they're gonna like do the old time rift thing, like they did with the Marvel stuff.
Oh, like in the short or in the TV show,
Yeah, because I guess Disney's view is like if they mess up something, how do you
they could
fix
just
it? You just
multiverse.
multiverse it. So Star Wars might be getting multiversed, which would be very interesting.
Maybe they'll do that in the Mickey shorts too, like multiverses of Mickey.
Oh no!
Gorge.
Shout out. Oh, what's that one called? What's the one where Mickey unleashes a bunch of Mickeys into the world?
Oh, I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Yeah, you have. He's like playing them a video, and they released it for the 100-year anniversary.
A bunch of Mickeys? Are you talking about the Disney characters? Like the
Yeah.
short? Oh, like where they get a group photo, that one? Is that what you're talking about?
No, he's like he pulls down this box. He's showing them all these like souvenirs from his past. He's like, I found my old contact lenses, and he puts them into his eyes.
I do not, this is not
Oh my
jogging my
gosh!
memory. Sorry.
Talk about something. Well, I find this.
Do you want me to talk about the next story?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Josh Tomorrow's suggested a super app to have all of the Disney content in things in one. This literally was something you said, so I do think it is your fault. He probably was listening to Rust reviews, obviously, and ran with it. I think I saw this somewhere else. Someone was saying like an app for the travel makes sense. Like one app for Disneyland, Disney World, and maybe even Disney Cruise Line, like seems to make sense. But they're also, I think they're trying to put Disney Plus into it too, right? Or that was the idea. And I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
know how all that gels together really.
yeah. Well,
Uh,
and I don't have you noticed this? Like, so on certain movies, you can like tap over and it'll just send you to a QR code, like
yes.
shop merch from this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm gonna shop on my Apple TV. No,
Yeah.
I'm not shopping
Yeah.
on my Apple TV. I love you
Yeah.
guys, but um so I'm just worried that what it's gonna be is like you know how there's parts of the My Disney Experience app that just shoots you off into the Safari browser.
Yes.
I feel like that's all that's it, this super app is just going to be a bunch of
Links.
to your Safari browser, and it's like, well,
What
just
a great app.
put it online. Let me bookmark it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was humbling though to see one of my ideas stolen and then to realize, oh, this was a pretty dumb idea I had. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
cause did I say this on the podcast with you?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
one app to rule them all. I don't know.
At least the parks make sense. Like just do a Disneyland Disney World app. That makes sense.
You do? You think that makes sense?
Well, I do, except for the fact that they function differently. So maybe not. Like lightning lanes are different over at Disneyland. So I don't know how you could put that functionality together with
Yeah,
different
I've
rules.
completely switched on this. I'm all about as many apps as possible.
I don't know why it matter. Like just I can we not? Can you just focus on making them run better? That would be,
Yeah,
let's just do that.
let's have the
Like,
apps that we have work good.
yeah, let's not push four not so good apps into
Yeah.
one.
The super app that I want is Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN all to just be
Oh, yeah.
together
Yeah.
into. I was brainstorming this with a friend. Here's the name: DeZulu PN Plus.
Wow. Rolls off the tongue.
What do you think? DeZulu PN
Plus.
Plus.
Um, yeah, not
So
sure what it
Josh,
is, but
we know you're listening, so
yeah.
that's my suggestion to you.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy. Thanks for everything you're doing. All right. Lastly, Big Thunder and Buzz are back.
Yeah.
What'd you
We
think?
actually we'll talk about this, but we've done Buzz. But Big Thunder, we actually were there on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and when the park opened, it had a 240-minute wait.
When it
So
opened,
when it opened,
like rope drop.
yes,
Oh my
there
word.
was a massive line. I think at one point we got back over there later, and it was down. The lowest I saw was 65, but we were with some friends who all of us had kids. One of them couldn't ride, so I was like, I mean, I don't want to wait 65 minutes for that. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
so. But it's good that it's back. I did feel like the rest of Magic Kingdom when we were there Sunday felt good, like because there was another, quote new ride,
Mm-hmm.
like pulling people away. So, yeah.
That reminds me. That'll be a good segue actually to Magic Kingdom. So, because we did Buzz Lightyear, and we can review that here in a little bit. But Buzz Lightyear was the one ride we did twice during Disney After Hours. So
Yeah.
that's the Disney dump. Let us know what you think. That was supposed to be a 5 minute segment. That was not 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was like 10.
Oh gosh. Well, Caleb, it was really nice to see you in person. We went to Magic Kingdom After Hours, a special ticketed event, and we are going to talk through it. Caleb, I'm just reading this from the script. It says Caleb wrote this great outline. Bullet point. Wow, what a complete loser. Huh. Why did you write that about yourself, Caleb?
I didn't write that. You edited it.
Gotcha. All right, so tell the people what is Disney After Hours at Magic Kingdom.
So Disney After Hours, like Russ said, is a specially ticketed event. So it is separate from your day ticket at Magic Kingdom or wherever you were going. These are seasonal, so sometimes it's like the week we were there is Magic Kingdom and Epcot, but like obviously Animal Kingdom doesn't participate in this because they close so early, and then Hollywood Studios is the other one that you all probably have heard us talk about. So,
Yeah, and if you
anyways,
haven't, we have an episode that we did on that I'll link in the notes.
yes. And so what it is just those obviously those people with that ticket can get in starting as early as 7, and then for Magic Kingdom in our example, were we there till 1 or was it 12:30?
One, we were there till
Okay,
one.
so it was till 1. So the you can get in at 7, but the quote, event doesn't start until shoot, what was it? 8? 8:30?
9.
Okay, 9. So it started at 9. And what I mean by start is, or no, it was 10. It was 10. It's 10 to 1 because it's a 3-hour event. Because 10 o'clock we did something at 10 o'clock that was special to the event. So during the event, you get lower weights, and then also what you're paying for is that and snacks. So you get unlimited soda, ice cream, and popcorn. So lower weights and included snacks
Yeah.
is kind of what the thing is. So
Yeah, so what I thought we could do, Caleb, is and I'll post a picture of this to my stupid Twitter. I mapped out our journey through
yes.
it. So let's start with the parking lot. So
Wow.
me and Caleb, we drove. He's a season ticket holder, so he gets free parking.
Whee.
So that would be another cost, is if you're not staying on property, you'd have to pay for parking, which
Yes.
of course has gone up $10. But anyway, we parked, and Caleb and I got there a little early to get dinner at the Polynesian, which was delightful. But
So good.
one thing I learned, Caleb, was that parking lot's the fourth biggest parking lot in the world. Did you know that?
I didn't know it was the fourth. I knew it was one of the biggest,
How many
which
entrances would you guess it had as the fourth biggest in the world?
entrances?
Yeah,
Four.
one. There's
Really?
one way in, one way out. Yeah.
Well,
Isn't that fun?
officially, yeah.
This was according to the cast member on the tram. Okay. I'm just quoting
Oh,
the
yeah.
tram
I didn't
operator.
know if you were talking about like side entrances. Like I know there is a gate for cast,
Well,
so
sure, but
that's what I thought you were talking
that
about. But
doesn't
yeah.
count. So we get to the parking lot, and Disney has this cool new feature where you can enter in your parking spot, which shout out Disney. That was great. Um, Here's what happened though. We ended up being late because I don't know how to use apps. So, if you're trying to get dinner at the Polynesian, put your order in a little bit early so you're not sitting around for a half hour.
I literally was like, "You want to go ahead and put in our order?" And you're like, "Ah, it's fine." I'm like, "Okay, well, it takes some time."
Yeah, it was not fine. So I put us back about a half hour. So we got dinner at the Poly. Shout out the banana bread pudding and the glazed wings at Kona Cafe. If you've never gotten them, they're very good.
So good.
And we took the boat, the little boat from Poly to Magic Kingdom, which is a great way to do it. So if you're looking to like switch it up, not take the monorail or the ferry, walk into the Poly is like a fun little walk, and you can grab some food. So we got in there around 7:30, and how how did you feel about the entrance process? Were you happy about that line?
No. I was shocked for us being late that there was a line. I thought we'd be walking right up, and I was like, "Really?" And then I do feel like they did not have enough people, cast
Yeah,
members, handing out the bracelets that they put on you to so you can be identified later. I was like, "There's like two people here. What's going on? What are we
yeah.
doing?"
It was very interesting because I was like, that was probably the only thing I didn't like about our day was
Yes, agreed.
they had like four people putting wristbands on hundreds of people, and it was
Yeah.
like, Disney, you're better than this. Come on,
It literally was only a line because of that.
right?
Like they couldn't get us in quick enough just because of how long it takes to get on a bracelet.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we get in around 7:30, and we decide to trade some pins. And Kayla, we had a great pin day. I did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got my so I'm collecting the Disneyland tickets, and I got ticket A. Woohoo! So all I need, for people listening, if you have the Disneyland ticket B or E, you can mail that to me. Just text me. But so we traded a few pins, and then we were just kind of wandering down Main Street trying to figure out what to do, and we decided to just do the parade for a little bit. And I was kind of curious how that was for you. It's called officially the Twilight Electronics 2.0 Amazing Parade Time at night, right?
Yeah. Or
No,
no, I
what's
think
it
they
called? What's it called? I don't actually remember.
um oh shoot. You're catching me off guard. Oh my
Let me
gosh.
check my map.
I have this on my app on my Apple Music. I listen to the music.
Disney Starlight,
Embarrassing. Yes.
Dream the Night
Thank you.
Away.
Gee whiz.
A dazzling nighttime parade that celebrates magical moments from Disney stories, each touched by starlight. Not the
Yes.
character from Amazon Prime's The Boys. Watch as enchanting moments unfold from Disney and Pixar. Stories such as Moana, Peter Pan, Encanto, Frozen, Pinocchio, and more.
Yeah.
So this was an impulse choice.
Well, no, we knew we wanted to do it, but the impulse was I was like, do you think we could squeeze a ride in first?
Right.
And I
Um,
was a little bit, I don't know how you felt, but I was a little bit nervous even suggesting that. But I was like, I think we'd be fine. But then I'm kind of glad we didn't.
yeah, so we didn't. And I would recommend if you want to watch this parade, just get your spot
Yeah.
then. Because, um,
We were probably like 45 minutes early, I
yeah.
think.
But what was nice for me, I'm realizing in hindsight, is it kind of gave me a little time to chill, which I needed,
Yeah.
I think, to get through the rest of the night. Because I did feel bad about making us late. So I was a little stressed about that. But I was shocked by how packed it got for this parade. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I am really glad we held our spot because
Yeah.
people, Disney people are, bless their hearts, but they're rude.
Yeah.
Especially with parade etiquette.
That's when you just stretch out the elbows and the knees, you know?
Yeah. And this kid, this 4-year-old, threw popcorn at us. And I was like, are you trying to start something with me right now?
Oh, he didn't. He dropped it, didn't he?
No, he threw it at us. He's a
Oh.
little punk.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. He dropped it.
I was gonna say his mom was nice.
Yeah, they
So
were all nice. And the cast member, oh, what was her name?
you, I didn't even know it, and
She
you
had the
corrected me.
craziest name.
Delilah.
Yeah, so crazy.
Well, I went to go do a cast compliment on the app, and you were like, "That's not her name."
Yeah,
I
we
was like,
couldn't.
"Oh,
We tried our best. So this cast member was so sweet. This kid dropped his popcorn. They came, they swept it up, and then the cast member went and got them a fresh popcorn from the cart and brought it to them. It was like
for free."
for free. That would never happen at Universal.
Probably not.
They would come over and step on the popcorn and go nanner nanner boo boo.
And then a guy would be chugging a beer right behind you.
Yeah, and then some guy with the chainsaw would come back.
Yeah.
And be like, Halloween.
Aren't we having fun?
So yeah, this parade, Caleb, was incredible. I'm not
Yeah,
a big I don't know.
parade guy.
Well, maybe I am now. My wife's really into parades. Hi, Megan. Um, but I'm like, yeah, they're fine. But there's just something about the nighttime and the
I
lights.
know. Yeah,
And I'll post this to Twitter, but we caught the Peter Pan float at the perfect time
yeah,
with this very cool flying thing that they did, and it was just magical, man. It was just totally
yeah,
magical. And
yeah.
I was just so glad that we were there without our families for that very
So
special
nice.
moment. But parades are always like, oh, I should probably be here with my wife and kids, shouldn't I? So, but then
Mm,
I just pushed that voice to the back of my head. So. I was there on a work trip. What am I going to do?
yeah,
I
yeah,
not go to Disney.
yeah.
So,
Come on.
would you recommend people doing this to watch the parade first, or do you think skip the parade and just do rides?
I think if you haven't done it and this is your only Magic Kingdom visit, I think I'd probably prioritize the parade or fireworks. I think you probably should choose which one. I think if we had done both, like that's such a huge chunk of time
Yeah.
that you're spending on getting a seat, really, and not even the show,
Mm-hmm.
just holding down like a spot. So, um, yeah, I think if you haven't done one, do try one of them and then just try
Yeah.
to focus on rides after that.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to know. There's a special fireworks show for Disney After Hours, right?
Yes, at Magic Kingdom there was Disney Enchantment, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen it. I don't know. I could kind of I really like Happily Ever After, but I don't need another fireworks show to watch. So
Yeah. But if you want to avoid the show with everybody, they will
mm,
do a second fireworks show for just the ticketed people. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
something to keep in mind. And yeah, if you've seen the parade, obviously, yeah, just skip it and do rides. But if you haven't, it was a really great way to start the night. So
yeah.
once the parade ended, we walked in the parade for a little bit as honorary parade walkers, which is one of my favorite things to do. Caleb was embarrassed, but oh, hey, are you gonna release that reel you made?
I thought I did. Have I not? I will. I'll do it around whenever you post this.
Okay, and you'll tag me. You'll do the thing where it shows up in my grid.
Yeah, I swear I put. Did I not post this already?
I don't know, man.
I did. I don't know. I'll look back.
We'll check
Yeah,
offline.
yeah.
Okay, so it was kind of perfect actually. So we set up near Liberty Square, kind of by Pecos Billish Trading Post, and then we just walked left, and then you can cut straight over to Adventureland. So I think this was my idea. Tell me if it was your idea, but my idea was start left, move right.
Yeah. That was yours. You love a good go in order
I
and don't
do. I
backtrack.
do. I
Yeah.
do. Here's why though. My theory was that the Tron line was going to be the worst of the lines,
Oh, 100%.
and I wanted to wait till as late as possible to make sure it was short. And I think
Yeah.
that was a good call because it was still
Yeah.
so long
Yeah.
when we ended up there, and that was one of the last rides we did. So we started out our day at Jungle Cruise. And did you know that elephants have really great memories?
I think I've heard this from
Yeah.
somewhere. That's interesting.
Yeah. We had the best cruise director on that cruise, I think, that I've ever had. She was
Yeah.
so funny.
I think I told Jenna that the other day. I said, when we were here last, she was just like, it was like joke after joke. Like,
Yeah.
just not everything she said was another joke. There was
Yeah.
no filler.
Yeah. It must have been her first ride of her shift or something because she was just in a
I
good
don't
mood.
know. Yeah.
And she said that elephant joke like 5 times, and each time it got funnier.
So funny. No one else was laughing, but we were.
Yeah. Well, that's the weird thing about culture, society these days is no one laughs or claps.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I told
Uh,
Caleb, I was like, we're making this a fun cruise, man. So we just tried our
yeah.
best to laugh and clap.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, shout out to her. We don't remember your name, but you were awesome. She was the captain of that Jungle Cruise. So, all right, what do we do after Jungle Cruise?
So going with our Rust Reviews pattern or route, we came straight off Jungle Cruise, went to the left to go to Pirates. Uh,
How
that
long did we
was
wait in lines for both those rides?
I don't know if I have the times. I just have the timestamp of when we were walking in the
Caleb, it
line.
was 0 minutes.
Well, yeah, more or less, yeah.
Jungle
It
Cruise
was
was literally a walk on,
yes, we walked right up to where they were loading. Um,
which is insane for that ride. Like,
yeah.
truly.
Yeah. Pirates, you took a picture at 9:21 and then we were on the ride at 9:27. So
Okay.
probably the same thing, just
Yeah.
walking the line.
Yeah, because walking does take a little bit,
Yeah.
but no standing. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, that ride was fun. Great time.
Yeah.
Now what I really this just hit me like right at that moment when we were there was like Jungle Cruise and Pirates, horrible lines. Horrible. They're
Yes.
so
Yes.
boring.
Yeah.
And they're like the old school way where you just see the
hmm
same person over and over and over again.
hmm
And you like develop a hate for them
Yeah, because they're ahead of you.
or a love, depending.
Probably a hate.
Um, and I was like, this is worth the money getting to skip these lines.
Yeah.
Because even with Lightning Lane, you still have to wait in a little bit of a line.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I just walked on a Jungle Cruise. I've never done that in my life. This is
And
amazing.
we didn't have to be on our phone
Yeah.
securing a lightning lane. We
Oh,
just
it was so good. I was just like, this is amazing. I'm so happy. And we skipped. We literally skipped to Haunted Mansion.
yeah.
Now, we didn't do Tiana's Bayou because Caleb was like, I don't want to get wet.
Wow. Wow. Oh, we're lying now. Okay.
No,
Cool.
I'm
Cool.
kidding.
Cool.
I
Cool.
didn't
Cool.
want to get wet, and Big Thunder Mountain was closed, so we just
I
skipped
wanted to
those.
do Tiana's for what it's worth, but
He did. How would you navigate that though? Like, if you want to do Tiana's, you're going to be soaked the rest of the day at night and get like pneumonia.
I think I'd just get over it. I'm a man, so I'd just not cry like a baby and be fine.
I was like, Caleb, my shoes are going to get wet.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Maybe if I
You-
hide them underneath my t-shirt, they'll stay dry. Well, we're big boys, you know? And
Yeah,
when I
we
went
would
on
have
that ride
fit.
with Megan in August, we got rocked, dude.
Well, don't get the front row. The front row you will get soaked, but
Because, you know, I'm thick. So
yeah.
that boat goes into the water, you know what I'm saying? So we did skip those, but you can definitely hit up Tiana's and Big Thunder next. So those would be the two that would hit
Yeah.
next. And then obviously they destroyed one of the best rides on the planet. Liberty Bell
Oh my
Steamboat is
gosh.
gone, so we skipped that because it wasn't there. And then we went to Haunted Mansion, which was fun.
Yeah,
I feel like they changed it though.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
What the Hatbox Ghost was the latest
No,
change,
like
and that was
the lady in the orb, she looked different.
oh, I didn't notice.
I don't know. But that
You
ride
you
always makes me miss
oh,
Megan because it's her favorite ride. So
yeah,
I did cry on Caleb's shoulder for that moment. So
yeah,
oh, I could post the pictures we got too. I'll post those to Twitter as well.
yeah.
We got some goodies. All right, so you are right. 10 o'clock. So between 9 to 10, we did three rides, which is
Before 10, you mean?
if you know,
Oh
like
yeah.
that's insane to be able to do
Yeah.
those three rides in particular in an hour. Because usually each of those rides is an hour wait. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
all right, so what did we do after Haunted Mansion?
So then I think we had oh, then we had made it over to Ariel. So
No, we got a
not
snack.
yeah, I know, but that was it's right outside there. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it was before that. It was the Beauty and the Beast castle area where they have the popcorn machine.
Yeah.
So
So 10 o'clock launched, and we are like, snack time.
I was starving.
So we go to the first line, and it was super long. So again, what's my rule with Disney?
Uh,
Remember? Don't be a lemming.
keep
So
walking.
I asked one of the cast members, I said, hey, where's the best popcorn in this place? And they're like, oh, you got to go over to Gaston's Tavern. So,
Yeah.
all right, but I really want to talk about this popcorn, Caleb. It was so much better than Hollywood Studios popcorn.
Oh yeah. So fresh.
They pop it fresh, people. They pop it fresh.
So
So at
good.
Hollywood, you would remember if you listened, it was old popcorn in a box. Like I would guess that popcorn has been sitting around for 6 days, 7, 8, 9 days.
6 7.
Like, this was old popcorn.
Yeah.
At Magic Kingdom, we had to wait because they were popping it fresh for
I'll
us.
gladly wait.
It was way better than Hollywood Studios
It was
popcorn.
so good. I like inhaled mine. It was so
Yeah.
good.
So Caleb was stuffing his face. We were chugging sodas. We were having a great time, and yeah, that really just like because the whole time we're like, which one's better? Which one's better?
Mm,
For me, this was like a huge plus sign in doing Magic Kingdom over Hollywood. Like if you had to
mm.
pick, just because that popcorn was so much better. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like the drinks and the ice cream are obviously going to be the exact same.
Yeah.
So yeah, we smashed some popcorn. Now Caleb eats popcorn really fast. I eat really slow. We had an issue come up, so we had to go on Ariel.
Had to.
Had to, and they won't let you bring popcorn on the ride. So Caleb was like, "No big deal. I'm done with mine." I'm like, "Oh well, I have half a bag because I eat like a normal person."
Rude.
So I developed a strategy, a popcorn saving strategy. So I gently closed my box and I tried to hide my popcorn behind a post, but I put it on the ground. And I'm like, this will be here when I come back. We do Ariel. Now, Caleb, I got to ask you, you didn't seem too excited about doing Ariel. Why is that?
I don't really like that ride.
Well, why
I
not?
I don't know. I think it's just a boring dark ride for me, you know? Like I like Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan, but I don't know, something about I think maybe I'm just burnt out on Little Mermaid, like the story of the Little Mermaid. Like
Yeah.
they have it on the cruise line. They have, and then they redid, the live action Little Mermaid. I'm like, I'm done with the Little Mermaid, I
Yeah.
think. Like, it's just too much.
Well, I just wanted to do it because I don't live there, and
I live here. Yeah, that's true.
me and Megan always enjoy doing Ariel. Um, so we do the ride. It was great, and I get back and I see one of the trash people, and I'm like, they got it, dang it! So I walk over to my hiding post, and my bag of popcorn is gone. They cleaned it up.
Got to keep it
Caleb
clean.
Caleb laughed in my face, called me a big old idiot.
I wonder if you could have walked on with it with the way you had it closed up. I wonder if they would have not said anything if you weren't eating it.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good. Someone needs to test that out because we won't
Yeah.
be back for a while. But pause because I figured out a way to do it later. So
Yes.
all right. So aerial rules. We do that, and then we of course have to do Winnie the Pooh. And again, all these rides we're walking on, walking on, walking on, walking on. No lines. So we do Winnie the Pooh. That ride slaps so good. What's your favorite part of that ride?
I think I like the ticker scene, but I think I like the rain. Like just it
Yeah.
just the rocking, like it's
Mm.
nice.
And then I'm like, Caleb, I'm hungry again, so we got more popcorn.
Before Pooh, right?
I forget.
I think it was before Pooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I changed in my popcorn saving strategy. This is important for people to know. The best thing you could do is bring a stroller and your popcorn buckets because they're not going to mess with those. But Caleb is against me bringing a stroller to Disney after hours.
Well, without children, yeah, it does seem kind of odd, but
But if you want to load up on sodas and ice creams and popcorns, it actually makes
just
a
bring a book bag.
ton of sense.
You
I don't
could have
want to.
brought your book.
Oh, you got sweat on your back.
I Yeah.
A stroller is like, it kind of helps with the creaky bones.
Yeah.
And
What about like a Target shopping cart? That probably would be good.
okay, so what I did though was I was like, oh, I need to put my popcorn closer to a stroller. And I need to make sure the popcorn wasn't on the ground. It needed
Mm.
to be elevated. So I just put it next to some family stroller on the wall in front of Winnie the Pooh. And I'll be honest, I completely forgot about it. And then Caleb was like, we got off Pooh. He's like, hey, your popcorn's still there. And I was like, let's go. So I grabbed it and I ate more of it, and it was awesome. So that was a helpful lesson if you want to save your popcorn. Don't put it on the ground, put it on a wall.
Wow.
What a morning.
Good tip.
All right, what did we do after Pooh?
So I had that we went on Seven Dwarfs, which I think this was our first line,
Yeah.
and I think we waited like 15 minutes maybe,
Yeah,
like
and it was horrible. Horrible.
the line.
Having to wait, just, I was
Oh,
so used to not waiting. I was
flying.
like, ah,
Yeah.
stinks.
I know, but that's such a great ride. You could never get 15 minutes during the day. So,
Oh, I know. I know it.
so then we walked over to Tomorrowland next,
Wait,
which
wait.
was
Before we leave,
okay.
what's your favorite ride in this area? Like,
Like Fantasyland.
well, yeah, we didn't talk about Adventureland or
Yeah.
the other places, but what's like your out of all the stuff we did, what would you say to people is like your favorite must do ride?
Oh, Seven Dwarfs. Probably. Out of the Fantasyland stuff we did, yeah, Seven Dwarfs.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I just like it. I think it's a fun, like, it always makes me laugh. It's like a intense roller coaster, but it's still like family friendly and
Hmm.
yeah. That's,
I was a little bummed out. My favorite ride is usually Peter Pan.
uh,
Um,
uh,
and I was so excited at the prospect of not having to wait in a Peter Pan line. But
why didn't we do that? Was there a line?
it was down.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So Peter Pan
Yeah.
was out of commission the whole night. So we never got to do it.
Yeah.
But
I do like Peter Pan.
there's just something about it. That little city, I don't know, it just looks so real. And it's
Yeah.
like it just gets me every time. Like, oh,
Dude,
that's
I
so
have
cool.
fond memories of that as a kid. Like, how did they do this? Like, this is awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely I see what you mean with Seven Dwarfs. That is a really fun one, but
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's probably Peter Pan, and then Pirates is just so nostalgic. It's like
Oh yeah.
you got to do it, and
Yeah.
that's the one I have the most memories of as a kid. So
Yeah.
I do love that one. All right, so with my system, my goal was that we would end our night in Tomorrowland because there's so much to do in Tomorrowland.
Hmm.
So I had to resist Caleb's constant suggesting, "Hey, should we go over to Tomorrowland? Hey, you want to pop by Tomorrowland?
I
Hey, you
love
want to go over to
Tomorrowland.
do Tomorrowland?" I was like, "Caleb, just wait. Good things come to those who wait."
Yeah.
And it was awesome, wasn't it?
Tomorrowland?
Waiting for Tomorrowland.
Oh, yeah, the waiting was awesome. I love waiting.
Well, what? We'll save that for later. We got 9 minutes left. So
Oh my gosh.
we did. Let me just run through this real quick. We did Astro Orbiter at 11, People Mover at 11:10, Buzz at 11:20, Space Mountain at 11:30, Tron at 11:45, and then Tron is our longest line for that area.
Mm.
So then Caleb made me do Tomorrowland Speedway by myself.
Yes.
Uh, I got on that at 12:30. It was a blast. I was completely alone on the course. It was just me. And then we had time for one last ride, and Buzz was so great that we had to do it again. So that's kind of what we ran through. But Astro Orbiter, I had never done before, and Caleb, that ride was absolutely terrifying.
I was gonna say you probably rode it at like for your first time the worst time of day. Like daytime I feel like would be a little less intense, like nighttime with
I don't
it
know,
being
dude.
dark.
That ride's fast.
And then like I we just rode it this past weekend with Hudson for his first time. And he was like, "This is the best ride ever."
He's
He
brave.
loved it. But the G's on the way down, like when it stops, because you're like being pulled to the
Yeah,
outside is crazy.
it's so crazy. But what was cool was we went on it during fireworks, so we got some cool
Yeah, that was cool.
fireworks shots, which was really
Yeah.
fun. But I was terrified. That ride was so scary.
Yeah.
We don't really need to talk about People Mover. Let's save Buzz for later. Space Mountain. I need to talk to you about this ride. That ride is very hard on the body.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
I did
old.
not remember how long and painful it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the deal?
I think it's just an old ride. It's just really rickety. I think it also depends on where were you? Were you in the back?
I forget. I don't remember.
I was gonna say we also rode this Sunday for Hudson's first time, and Jenna was in the back and I was in the front, and I felt it was much smoother. She felt it was rough.
Oh,
So I think if you're in the back seat, it's pretty not good.
yeah. It's
But
a surprisingly scary ride too. I hadn't done Space Mountain in a couple of years,
yeah.
and I was a little like, oh my gosh, this is kind of thrilling.
Oh yeah. Feels like your head's about to be chopped off. It's great.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That's so
I
scary.
never lift up my hands because I'm like, I don't know, there's probably swords or something that's
Uh,
gonna
yeah. You got to do it though. It's one of those
yeah.
iconic
Yeah.
rides. So, Tron was great as usual. The
So,
only issue was the line was a little long.
yeah.
And Caleb got mad at me that I wanted to use a locker, but
It was silly.
um, I think Tron needs to be longer, don't you?
It is short. Yeah, I think it's under 90 seconds.
Yeah,
So,
too short.
yeah.
All right, and then we do Buzz twice. So tell people about the new Buzz ride.
Yeah, so it's very similar to what was already there, but they kind of upgraded it. So the blaster used to be like tied down to the car, so you couldn't really move it, the shooter, as much, because that's the whole ride is shooting these targets. Now it's on a cord, so you can actually like lift it up and move it around a lot more. And then the it also was always a challenge seeing where your laser was. So now the
Hmm.
targets light up, and each person has a red or a green laser that comes out of the gun. So it's a lot easier to see like where you're shooting. And then I did a lot of updates like with the screens on the actual cars that you're in so you can see your points better and stuff like that. But yeah, we did it twice. I thought it was very fun, like rewritable, like Yeah,
Super re-rideable, yeah.
yeah. It was down all Sunday this past Sunday when we went. So unfortunately, that was the main reason we went to Magic Kingdom. We didn't get to ride it because
Oh,
Jenna and
bummer.
Hudson still haven't done it,
Oh,
but
bummer.
we'll be
Yeah,
back.
I feel like it got to the same level as like Toy Story Mania now. Like, because I would always be
Yeah,
like a Toy Story Mania ride or die, but
yeah,
it was great. It was just
yeah,
so much better as a piece of technology. Like it just felt like it worked, and you knew what you were doing. Like, and I did
yeah.
feel like a major beta next to you because you murdered me.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
that's
300,000 to one like 97,000. Like
yeah.
I got murdered.
That's the other cool update on the photos. It actually shows your scores on
Yeah.
it, so you can gloat for the rest of time.
I wasn't
Pretty
super
cool.
thrilled about that fact, but
Oh, well, because you lost. That makes sense.
yeah. But I do know how to use Photoshop, so it might look like I won.
Oh, okay.
But Caleb, Tomorrowland's your favorite area, right?
Love it.
What's your favorite ride after Tron? Because we all know your favorite ride's Tron.
Uh, Man,
It's a
I really
great,
like.
big, beautiful
Well, yeah, I
tomorrow.
do love Carousel of
Right at the
Progress.
sound of every day. You know who else
Um,
likes Carousel of Progress?
Megan.
Kirk Cousins,
Oh,
NFL quarterback who
oh yeah,
lives.
yeah, yeah,
I sent that to you because he liked that attraction. I thought it
yeah,
was so funny. He lives
yeah.
in the
That's great.
Golden Oaks neighborhood. Isn't that cool?
So cool. Love that for him.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Yeah, I'd probably say. I mean, Carousel of Progress is great, but I'd probably say I don't know. I really liked Buzz. Like I like interactive stuff. So,
Yeah.
um,
Buzz is great.
yeah,
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I do love Tomorrowland Speedway. It just
you're insane for someone
I
who likes EVs. It's crazy
I
that
love
you want
those
to.
rides though. Like those are so that just feels like a carnival to me. Like those rickety old cars that have that governor on them. Like there's just something fun about it.
Oh my gosh.
And it was cool to be able to be by myself on the speedway. Like I was just my goal was to not hit the middle thing,
Yeah, that's challenging.
and I was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I love Tomorrowland. It's like I feel like it's if you're trying to convince a family with teenagers to go, like
Oh yeah.
that's a good selling point
Hmm.
for them. There's a ton of good stuff over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did 12 rides, one re-ride in 5.5 hours, which is insane. $14.21 per experience, not counting snacks. I have no hesitation saying it. It felt like a great. This felt like a great value compared to Hollywood Studios for me, at least.
Mm.
Um, so I'm kind of curious for you, like, how would you rate it? I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Felt like a great use of the money.
Yeah.
Where did you fall?
Yeah. I'd probably agree. I think I didn't love it as much as you did. I really do love Hollywood Studios, but I get that this feels like classic Disney.
Uh huh.
Um, I think overall After Hours is great. Like it's you just walk on everything.
Yeah.
Like at Magic Kingdom especially, I think because there's so many options, it helps spread out people a lot better.
Hmm. Yeah, the
So
crowds felt great,
yeah.
and that might have been because time of year too. But I told this to you in the park, but I think what I liked about it more was that I feel like the lines at Hollywood Studios are never that bad. You know, like in terms of Slinky Dog Dash, like that queue is pretty boring, but for the
Yeah.
most part, like their queues aren't as awful, like boring wise, as
Hmm.
Magic Kingdom. And I just loved being able to skip like the Pirates line and the Jungle Cruise line
Yeah.
and the because that park being older, like it has all those old school
Hmm.
queues that are just something about them just like drive me insane.
Yeah.
So that was really where the value came for me was like I got to skip the lines that I hate the most. Does that make
Hmm.
sense?
Yeah.
And then the popcorn. I know it sounds stupid, but like it was way better. Like
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
You don't get any Star Wars. You don't get you don't get as much Toy Story stuff. But yeah, if you had to pick, you would recommend Hollywood over Magic Kingdom?
Well, I think it depends on what you're into. Like I think for we'll talk about this in a second maybe, but like for families, I get Magic Kingdom probably checks more boxes like just for the variety that it has.
Yeah.
Um Hollywood Studios is nice, but like if your kids don't really aren't into Star Wars, maybe they like Toy Story, then there's not really that much else there. Um Especially because you're losing shows and stuff that are not open.
Oh,
So,
sorry. Someone's at the door.
go ahead.
Hey, it's me, Mickey. You big dummies. The short was called Steamboat Silly. You dummies. Do you remember Steamboat Silly?
Oh, that's what it's called?
You don't remember Steamboat? Mickey, get out of here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. See you later.
I guess
Uh,
I'll look it up.
you've seen it.
I I'm telling you, there's no way.
Okay. Podcast audience. Caleb has. I'm worried about him that he has
Don't worry about me.
chronic memory loss. You're gonna Google this and be like, "I'm such an idiot." Of course, I know Steamboat Silly. You and I have talked about Steamboat Silly. We've both said it's one of the best shorts ever. He's
What
showing
is?
them Steamboat Willie, and the projector messes up, and Steamboat Willie like shoots out of the projector, and
Oh,
then
what
Mickey
they have at Hollywood Studios?
Mickey takes over the whole globe.
Oh no. I don't know what you're talking about.
This
I'm
is
gonna
tr-
I'm gonna look it up.
you do know what I'm talking about. All right,
Uh,
let's end with this question. So I'm gonna ride or die with Magic Kingdom.
mhm.
Caleb is gonna do the travel agent move of giving a political answer of it's really up to whatever you and your family desire.
I mostly care about your family.
But Caleb, the truthful Caleb, would say Hollywood Studios because he told me in private.
Yeah, I would. That's what my pick would be.
Okay,
Uh,
but what you got to do, and then we'll wrap up with the kid question. You got to go to McDonald's afterwards. Caleb and
yeah.
I, we rolled up. He got a French fry. He ate those fries so fast, and I scarfed down a double cheeseburger. Oh, so good.
At like 1:15 in the morning.
It put a perfect cherry on top of a beautiful day. So,
Oh, one other quick note. Just because I would say this is my only other beef with this whole thing, outside of the bracelets, was the monorail was not running. So we had
well,
a
that
all.
happens.
No, I think that's like after hours. That's what they do, is what I'm saying. So
Oh, no monorail.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
So
Caleb really does not like the ferry.
I hate that freaking boat. That's we already got the one in the
That's so
park taken
funny.
care of. Let's sync this next one. No, they're not going to do that. But
I love the ferry, so I was happy
it
to go on
takes
it.
7 years for you. I could have walked quicker. If there was I wish they'd be able to sidewalk straight across to the parking lot. I'd walk it.
I've heard that it's quicker to take a sidewalk all the way around past Grand Floridian to the Polynesian. I hear it's like a quick little shortcut you can take.
Yeah, yeah, you can. If you run fast, it's a shortcut. Yeah.
So I like the ferry. Caleb hates it. So yeah, monorail I guess isn't running. So do better
Yeah.
Disney. But so yeah, Magic Kingdom After Hours out of 10 Mickeys, what would you give it?
I'd probably say nine.
All right, yeah, me
Nine
too.
Mickeys.
9 out of
Yeah.
10. Can't give him 10. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so to wrap up, because we have a lot of people with kids listening, what do you think about bringing kids to this?
I don't know. It's so late.
Yeah.
But I will say we also are planning on doing Mickey's Not So Scary this year, which is basically the same hours. I think it ends at midnight, so it's an hour shorter,
Okay.
or shorter in the night. I mean, and I don't know. I don't know how our 7-year-old is gonna do. Like, I I think it just depends on kids. Like, I know other people's kids who don't go to bed till 9:30 normally on a weeknight. Like, that's crazy to me. But
'Who's that, Caleb?
9:30? I don't
Yeah.
know.
What family?
Like local families here.
What are their
It's just
names?
I don't know.
No
Uh
kidding. Don't say their name. We try to put August to bed at 7:30, and he often will stay up till 9:30. It's very
Oh,
frustrating.
okay. Well, Hudson just pivoted. We pivoted to 8. I don't know if I told you that. So,
Oh,
yeah.
all your free
Uh,
time. Where's it gonna go?
well, we've lost it. But yeah, I could see Hudson maybe like if we brought him to this lasting till 10 or 10:30, maybe.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. You're still losing like that's what is that? 2.5 hours?
yeah,
Like it's a
yeah.
lot.
I think if we, I don't think I would do it with anyone younger than 10, probably,
Yeah. Yeah.
unless your kids are just like super troopers. Like I don't know. I know August would just not be able to hang that late.
Yeah. Hudson will like get sick. So I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
at a park with a puking kid.
August doesn't get sick, he gets lazy. He'll be like, killing me.
Uh,
Killing me,
well,
mom.
see, that's the other thing. We wouldn't have a stroller if he came. So I'd be like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Bro, throw
Figure
that kid in a stroller. Come on.
it. He can walk for a few
Hey, that kid's
hours.
looking a little big for that stroller there, Buck.
Yeah.
No, he's fine. He's it's fine.
You know, when he was under 3, they would constantly ask us, "How old is he?" I'm
Uh,
like, "He's not 3.
got a big boy there.
He's just yeah, he's a large."
All right, well, Caleb, thank you for reviewing Magic Kingdom. We do love Magic
Happy to
Kingdom.
go.
Your favorite ride there would be Tron, right?
Um, like if I was going there, like you can only do one ride. What do you want to do?
Yeah, yeah. Like for your customers, what would be your number one
I
ride?
don't, I don't know if it's Tron. I do like Tron, but I, I think I had told you that my big thing with it is it feels too loud. Like
Mm,
I don't, and I'm like I listen. I was in marching band, like I'm used to loud noises, but the audio on that ride is insane.
yeah.
I probably would say Pirates or Haunted Mansion, I think. I like the classics. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Okay.
yeah.
Well, mine is this probably won't surprise you is Walt Disney World Railroad. That's my favorite
Oh,
ride.
the train?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I
do
love the
like
train. I
Hey,
could
that's
ride
a
that train all day, honestly.
grab some popcorn, sit on there for a couple
Uh,
loops.
so good. I
Yeah.
never get to do that anymore because of August. You know,
Yeah.
he's too busy for that. But
Yeah.
it's the best. Love that train.
That's good.
But yeah, we would recommend you go to Magic Kingdom. And Caleb and I, next time we can, we're planning to do Epcot after hours just to see what it's like. But
We
yeah,
gotta
shout
try
out
it.
one more time to Kim. She was the one that told us to do Magic Kingdom first. So
Thanks, Kim.
thanks, Kim. All right, Caleb. Anything else?
If you're looking to get away to Disney, just shameless plug to give me a call.
There's
Getaways
no
by
shame.
Caleb.
No shame here.
I know, I
Shame.
said sh shameless. I said
Oh yeah, shameless, shame free.
shame free. Yeah, would love to talk after hours or just a summer save, fall vacation. Yeah,
Maybe an Alaskan cruise for your anniversary.
maybe. Who
So
knows?
getawaysbycaleb.com. The URL is in the episode description. If you don't want to type, you can click. And yeah,
Wow.
just book a consult. Like the very least, you get to talk to a really nice guy,
Yeah.
Caleb, my friend. So Caleb, this was awesome. Thank you for taking me. I'm really glad we didn't have to pay for Matthew this time.
Yeah. Oh, I
So
forgot about that we paid for him.
we did. We didn't mention him once during this episode. So
Yeah. But did you know that hippos actually have no wait, it's elephants.
did you know
Oh, sorry.
elephants have some of the best memory? I can't remember the joke, so I'm like I'm becoming
Yeah.
the joke by not remembering it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's do Disney sometime soon. Maybe a cruise.
Let's go.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.